Well, I guess just kind of want to talk and show you a couple of things. And yeah, because basically I'm just going to be spending the week, well, just strategizing and getting ready for Christmas Eve. And I was thinking what I want to do is pretend that you're the examiner and that I'll be presenting my plans, operation. You'll find out in a little while. So. uh, I'm thinking that by the next time you see this map, it's just going to be littered with all kinds of stuff because I need to show what's going on. Yeah, and so I'll be basically I've got my reading material set up. I know what I want to watch. Um, I'm just itching to sit down and just go mental with my journal and plan out some stuff. And I also get to enjoy just spending the week getting caught up on a lot of the YouTube uh, stuff that I like to watch, like Dad versus Son and Meandering Mike went mental. So I've got to, but I mean, no, you know what I mean. I love watching that stuff, so that's what I want to do. So it's, in other words, I get now to just like sit back and enjoy and just relax. But I also did want to show you. Oh, I'll give you a couple of hints. There's one book in particular I certainly can't show you the title of, and I even masked out the ISBN number because I think people like Meandering Mike are just a little too inquisitive and would put two and two together pretty quick. Um, but maybe that'll give you later on. You'll kind of go, okay, I can see why Chris came up with that name and whatnot. Um, yeah, it's just to give it like for me, anyways, a frame of, and it's just so many connections now. I'm like, holy f, like it's just amazing. And also other books that have directed me or put me in a frame of reference for some stuff, or maybe just even a passage. And yeah, that's about it, really. Of course, the biggie. Let's be honest. Hold on. I don't even. I remember I'm doing something. I've been doing something funky lately with the speakers. Putting my fingers somewhere where you're not supposed to, but whatever. Excuse me. Oh, and you're right, Meandering Mike. I do love this. You're plotting something thing. So I did. I used that thing that I wanted to, and it just kind of fits perfect. But one thing I love is the lines match up with the little arrows there. I don't know if you can see it, but that's pretty funky. I love it. So I think that's going to be. I'll just affix a proper little thing so I can stick it on my lab coat. That'll be my game coat. Sorry, and that'll be that. Okay, yeah, and I'll show you some things that are kind of inspiring me, or like I said, framing my way of thinking, the way I'm going to go about planning out operation. Um, yeah. This I'm going to be using, I think, as because screw the stooping. I told you that, so I'm going to use this as a basically a digital um, magnifying glass. I'll just wander around and I'll be able to, do that funky thing. So this is one book that I can't show you the whatever, but there's a good massive hint there about what the name is and how I'm going about um, the operation. The other one for sure. And this is when everything just went boom for me with the title, the whole 9 yards. I went, okay, like the name, I went, okay, things are now starting to make way more sense. Is this book here? So that gives you a good hint, I hope. Um, yep, 100%. 100%. But let's be honest, this book, I've been reading this, well, I read a passage at least minimum every single day, and then put a quote, write a daily quote every day, and most times in duplicate. So I think it's rubbing off, especially when I started. Oh, darn it. Okay, I can't tell you yet. Shit. Um, all I can say, look, and I'm not. Maybe I sound like some pretentious piece of shit. Whatever. Um, Tough. I think Sun Tzu would be like, "Holy shit, Chris, not bad, man." Uh, That's how I feel. And it is just like I said, everything's intermixed. It's like I've taken a lot of different pigments now, and I'm starting to play around with the little stir stick, uh, and I can see, you know what I mean? Like the color's coming, and I haven't even applied the paint yet, and I can already see what's going to happen. It's like, yes. Anyways, this is another thing. My stopwatch, it's going to constantly remind me this has got to be going like once things get going, it's going to be hard to stop. Oh my God. You know what that sounds like. Um, at the beginning of anyways, yeah, this, no use whatsoever. I just love staring at it. Um, what else? Here's another hint. Um, yep. And it's giving me another frame of reference. Oh, maybe I should turn off the light. Maybe that's what it is, eh? Hold on here. Because I seem to be getting a hell of a lot of glare. Oh, I can't seem to stop it. This book, yeah, see, I'll try to stay, there we go. Yeah, this thing, ever since I started, yeah, I just feel like, I don't know when it started clicking about pretending to be a junior officer in the whole 9 yards. That was a few months ago, I think. And then I was thinking, oh my gosh, I remember reading, and I love this book. It's one of these things I just love rereading. Oh God, I know the ending is massive cheesy. It's like, Lord have mercy. But it's anyways, when he goes through the officer cadet training and all that stuff, I was like, wow. Yeah, love it. This one, yet again, a frame of reference for me, a way of looking at the solution to the problem. That's what it is. This exam thing is a problem to be solved. This is a fairly recent book that I picked up a little while ago. The military strategy one. It's just I love those little very short introduction things. They're freaking awesome. And I can tell you, I don't know about other places, but when you go to the British Museum, be very careful. Because they have every single one of them there, and you're like, uh-oh. So if you don't bring something like a backpack with you, you're in trouble. And yeah, if you only do carry on, well, you're not doing it on the way home. Anyways, yeah, that's a great book. This, just the title. It's a good series, but just the title. I'm like, yep, that's the way you're going to have to look at it. You're not a super whatever, but you're going to have to use your little brain to figure this out. This dude, I went into university undeclared, and this poem in particular, and the professor, Dr. McGilvery, I came awfully close to declaring English as my major because it just knocked my socks off. I was like, holy shit, these people actually existed. Like they had the same effing problems I have. It just blew me away. It's this poem in particular, The Sun Rising. Yeah. Busy old fool, unruly son. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, good, good, good. This one is going to remind me yet again, I've got to start thinking ahead. There's a lot of planning to do, and yet again, for fun and for blood, because I've got, I'm having fun, but on the flip side, I've got to be ruthless, and that's both ways. Sometimes I may have to send some troops as they faint. Oh my God, thank you. I was going to forget about that, and I will admit. At least mention this about my plan or the way I'm going about it. Not only is timing going to be essential for me, it is deception. For this to work, I need the Russians not to know what the hell I've got planned for the Germans. If they have a whiff of it, and you're going to see the next book, I'm screwed as far as I'm concerned, because already when I was looking at it last night, I went, oh my God, this is going to be simple, like beyond simple, easy, crazy, I was laughing practically. I was like, Sun Tzu, like, screw you. Oh my God, what the hell have I done? No. Stop that. But I started seeing, I was like, no, it's a bit more complex. Like, in other words, they can throw, what is it, a wrench in the works or whatever. I was like, yeah, like that's the problem. Yeah, sure, it's super simple as long as the Russians abide by my rules, and they're not going to. Um, so the next book is kind of a bit of both. It's a whiff of, well, you're going to see. Like I need, well, it's exactly what I need. I'm going to need a whiff of madness, or maybe quite a bit of it, because it's just that's the yeah, you'll see. But for me, it's deception is going to be massive, massive, massive. So that's it. I'm going to spend the rest of the week just writing in my crazy little journals and watching other people's stuff and having a great old time, and then get ready, I guess, for what? I guess Eve of Christmas Eve. What is that? The Friday or something like that? I don't know. I'll check. But yeah, I wouldn't mind starting to get going, and then I'll present to you, Mr. or Mrs. Or Mr. and Miss, whatever the hell. The exam. Well, you'll be the examiner, and I'll present my operation, whatever. Okay. Have a great one. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Bye. What a dink. Uh,